Hey everyone, it's SG Holyman, and welcome back to another video review. This time I'm going to be reviewing the puzzle game from Jonathan Blow and Thekla Games, The Witness. You start out The Witness in a tunnel, and the first two puzzle panels that you encounter really introduce you to the main mechanics of the game. Once you exit the tunnel, it opens up into a large, beautiful island that you can just wander around at your own pace and explore all the different environments and different puzzles that you will encounter throughout the game. There is a story to The Witness, however, it's buried, and you're going to have to dig to really find out what the island actually is. With that being said, there are audio logs and videos that you can find. They are nice little rewards when you find them, and they help with the pacing a little bit. That being said, they are a bit pretentious, but they're still fascinating. Most of them are just quotes from different famous people throughout history, and they're really a bunch of self-reflecting quotes, or they talk about God, humanity, or different philosophical ideas. Now, as you can see, the game is very low textured, but it makes up for it by having a bunch of different colors. I actually like this because it gives the game its own unique feel, and all the different environments in the game have their own distinct personality. I will also say that the game runs very smoothly. I only encountered one frame rate dip, but it was near the end, and I think it was basically my fault that it happened. Now, as far as the sound is concerned, the game does not have its own soundtrack, but it makes up for it by having very, very good ambient noises, which is great considering the fact that some of the puzzles are very involved, and you need to use the sound to actually solve a few of the puzzles. Now, all the puzzles in the game are line and maze puzzles, and as you would expect, they start out very simple, but they get more and more complex as it goes. How it works is as you enter a new area, you'll be introduced to a new symbol, and each symbol requires you to solve the maze puzzle in a different way. And the game does a fantastic job of teaching the player its own logic. And as you progress, it finds ways to combine all the different symbols, and that allows for some really, really creative puzzles that you have to solve. Um, Now, there was only one BS puzzle I can think of where there's no way I could have thought of how to solve it. But other than that, each one is fair and follows its own set of laws. Another aspect that I really enjoy is that since the island is open, if you're having trouble with a puzzle, you can just leave and go try and solve some other puzzles and then come back to it later. A lot of times this works really well, and as I said before, each puzzle follows its own logic. So a lot of the times you'll walk away, you'll come back, and the answer will just hit you right in the face. And you feel really smart when you're able to solve a puzzle like that. Another piece of advice I have is do not look up a guide. That completely ruins the experience for you. Another thing that I will say about the island is that everything is deliberate. They did a really good job of adding in a lot of small details that are put there for a reason. And there are different environmental puzzles that you can solve. They are optional, but they are totally worth doing. The Witness is a masterpiece. It's easily one of the greatest puzzle games ever created, and in my opinion, I do think that it is slightly more accessible and a tad bit better than Myst. I also think that $40 price point is justified. There's enough content in here that they could have easily charged $60. With all that being said, it is a little difficult for me to recommend this game. You have to enjoy puzzle games, and with that, you have to also enjoy waiting and going through a lot of failure. But I will say that if you take your time and you're not afraid to put the game down and come back when you feel like it, you can get a bunch of enjoyment out of it. So that is it for this review. I technically did this last time, but I am trying out a new intro and I'm doing some different things with pacing and just the I guess the style of the video. Um, Let me know in the comments what you think and what you would like to see, maybe some more improvements, as I'm not really that great of an editor. So some tips would help. Just keep in mind I am in Share Factory. Share Factory can be very dumb. But with that said, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked what you've seen, you can go ahead and like this video, share with your friends, and subscribe to my channel for more reviews and Let's Plays. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.